I'm gonna order me a Fashion Nova piece. What's going on with your eyes, buddy? Don't open the shit. Listen, I need to borrow a shirt that is right in the top drawer.
I just came to see Shana, Fred. Just let me see her and I'll be on my way.
You don't know who the fuck that bitch is. That is a different individual. That is not your mama. Say hello to the motherfucking bad guy. I don't see a motherfucking reason why we got to contribute for your ass if you gonna lay around the motherfucking house all day and scroll on the phone. I am trying.
One of the things that stand out to me about you is your range as an actress. Your range as an actress to not only play all these different characters in The Closet Bitch, like the fact that you love to play these characters, and there's so much truth behind each character. It's not just like, I'm just going to be the hood dude, or I'm just going to be this woman. I'm just going to be, you know, your stepmother.
Right.
Who's, yeah, it's so much truth within that. And can you elaborate on that a little bit further?
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do, or could have a lot to do with being the only child and not having anybody to play with. And
Me too.
right?
Yeah.
And I'm home and I'm dealing with these issues, and I think I've always, to some degree, have been a closet bitch because that's how I was raised to be. I was raised by my dad. Your opinion that doesn't matter here because I'm the father, and what I say goes. That's how I took it. You know what I mean? So I understand you might want to speak up right now, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right. So I would shut up. And then I would just focus on his mannerisms or focus on the fact that he's cheating on my mom with this woman. And I want to, what's up with this woman? I want to see how she moves, how she breathes, how she thinks, how does she eat her food? And why is she moving while she's in the middle of a seat?
Yeah.
Why can't she stay still? What's she doing? What's going on there? And then I noticed, okay, you sniff a little. Got it. That thing causes this reaction, and that's why you act like that. So I started looking deeply into the behavior patterns and the nuances of just a human being and how they move, and it became fascinating to me.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
So I understand as an actress, it could be like sometimes when you, okay, cool, I have this one woman show. Now it took me this long to write it. Now I'm finally writing it and workshopping it. How do I find the right person to help me tell this story? How did you two come to meet?
So we have a mutual friend, Kawana,
Uh-huh.
who I had a web series with called Young and Reckless that we did, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. And we needed an actress. And actually, one of the funniest stories is like some crazy description of this character was like overweight, middle-aged woman with an attitude because she doesn't have time to be at work. So whatever, it was crazy. So Shana comes in for an audition. And because I'm like, every actor has to audition. And Shana comes in thinking she's playing not that character, but the young girl in the script.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, you're playing the other one. And she was like, well, that's not me. And I was like, I know, just ignore it. And then that's how it started. And then she was in that and she was amazing. And then she invited me to the very final night of her first performance of The Closet Bitch. And her father was there. Olga was there. Her mom was there. Tosh was there. Her teacher was there. And I was like, what is this courage? Like, I don't know. I was like, wow. I was fascinated. And then I was like, who directed this thing? And she was like, I did it all myself.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa. And then she asked me to direct it sometime after that. And then, we've been rolling since.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I know that I just from like, we follow each other's paths from meeting each other maybe 10 years ago. One of the main things that I saw you say was the significance of being relentless with the way that you pursue your art, with the way that you pursue your craft, or whatever it is that you're pursuing, the significance of being relentless. Can you elaborate on how that thought pattern became like a catalyst for you?
Absolutely. I think it can, for some people, take time. For me, it took time to develop that. And hopefully I answer this appropriately, or I'm answering exactly what you're asking me to answer. But as an actor, I don't know about every actor, but I, as well as hundreds, thousands of other actors, are automatically putting themselves in a beggar's seat. Just automatically. Pick me, choose me. I'm good enough, right? Something comes over you when you walk in an audition room, and it has happened to me, and I see it happen to other actors, where it's almost like you can't be yourself. And when you walk out, you feel like yourself, and you're like, "What the fuck did I? How come I didn't do anything what I planned when I was at home? What happened to me? What happened to you is that you put everybody in that room here, and you put yourself down here. And every time you are around anybody in the industry, you put yourself in an inferior position and put everyone else in a superior position. And doing the morning pages and constantly hearing no's, constantly, made me say, because this wasn't me. I had started my own business. I was doing real estate. I used to bartend like a beast. I controlled my world. So how come in this world, I felt like I didn't control shit? I was just like, yeah, no, okay, no. Yes, yeah, no, okay, no. Do they like me? No, I'm not good enough. I started telling myself I wasn't good enough. And I was like, yo, fuck that. No, I'm not going to allow their no's, which honestly, most of the time have nothing to do with you. But we think they do because we're putting ourselves in the do you like me seat, the beggar seat.
Yeah.
So I decided I'm going to stop auditioning and I'm going to reset my mind and focus only on what I wrote on the show. And I'm going to rebuild my confidence and I'm going to put myself out there. It was so difficult for me to even rent a theater space and to ask people to come and see me because I was in a beggar's seat for so long.
Yeah.
But then that first night, that opening night, I was like, I didn't look for their approval. I walked on stage and I was like, now y'all gonna get this fucking work. Y'all are gonna get this. This is my story. And I know it's not corny. It's great. This is me. I've checked it time and time again. This is some good shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is some good shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give y'all all of me. I'm gonna be really me this time. And I did that and I was like, oh, I get it. It's like, so what happened was I just had to decide this is what I want without checking in with anybody else and say, go get it, make it happen. What do I want? Do I want a show? Okay, yes, I want a show. Do I want to make money from the show? Okay, yes. Now this is what I have to do to make money from the show. And I started teaching myself I'm the shit.
Yeah.
And it's okay to say that. It's not conceited. That's not extra. It's true. Because who else is going to tell you? What are you waiting for? The casting director? The agent? Which they're amazing.
And that shit changes every day.
Yes.
Every day for circumstances that have nothing to do with you. And it's just like, you know, you are, as an actor or even as a director, you're only as good as the last job you worked on. And if it's not recent, it doesn't matter how good it was, doesn't matter this, doesn't matter that. Like, are you on the hottest show right now? Are you, do you have a development deal? Are you signed to this agency? You're not? Well, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, and it's heartbreaking, but we need to keep finding empowering things that we need to empower ourselves with our own stories, and what better vehicle to find than that?
Yeah.
So what's next for the Closet Bitch? Are you allowed? You don't have to name names. I know that. But I heard that there's some really good things going on. And what's next for the Closet Bitch?
Well,
well, okay.
Yeah.
We have a deal on the table.
Okay.
That we're very excited about. We're moving forward with that deal.
Yeah.
And it's going to allow us to grow so much and put us in a much better position. We were, I guess, is this fair to say? Look, I'm happy about this. I'm gonna say this. We recouped our money. Not a lot of people can say that. And I'm very, very, very grateful and happy for that. We're very grateful where it's going to go. We can't say yet where it's going to land, but it will be out in November on a different platform.
Nice.
So we're very excited about that. We also have talks with other networks for season 2.